As the G20 summit under India's presidency turned out to be a huge success, creating history, world leaders are echoing words of appreciation for the concrete developments that took place yesterday. Now, here's what the world has had to say about India's G20 success.
G20 Summit 2023 turned out to be a historic one. Leaders and experts from across the world complimented India for handling the G20 summit successfully. Most call G20 Summit 2023 a clear success of India's diplomatic maneuver.
The main content of the declaration this year is all about the awakening of the global south and the consolidation of the global south that is truly willing for the G20 to work for its main goals.
He also said that India successfully prevented the summit from being politicized.
The declaration mentions the things I have just described that reflect the insistent work of the Indian presidency and our other like-minded nations that have prevented the work of the G20 that was established to resolve global economic and financial problems into a political circle.
French President Emmanuel Macron said that the summit was committed to peace in Ukraine.
As for Russia and G20, to be clear, my point was to say the core business of this forum is economy and coordination on global affairs. So economy, finance, climate, and these critical issues, but the core business is not stability and security and peace. So it's good sometimes to have this discussion, but we should not stop everything if we disagree on one of these topics.
Calling the consensus on G20 leaders' declaration a truly meaningful achievement, Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida said that the member countries were able to agree under the leadership of India as this year's chair.
Under the leadership of India as this year's chair, we were able to agree on the G20 leaders' declaration, which is a truly meaningful achievement.
Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva said that he was very touched emotionally when he went to pay homage to Mahatma Gandhi at Rajghat in Delhi. He noted that Mahatma Gandhi had a great meaning in his political life.
That I personally am very much touched emotionally when I want to pay a homage to our dear Gandhi, that we paid a homage today. Everybody knows that in my political life, Mahatma Gandhi has great meaning because the struggle with non-violence was a role model that I followed for many decades.
100% consensus on Delhi Declaration launch of rail and shipping connectivity linking US, India, Saudi Arabia and the Gulf. The launch of Global Biofuel Alliance. And lastly, a magnificent venue that portrayed India's heritage and culture and also the grand hospitality for the global leaders. G20 summit under India's presidency has certainly left a mark in the history. Bureau Report, Republic TV.